Alright, right here's the AVI file that I created using the Cam Studio screen recorder. And basically, here's the Cam Studio interface, and here's Notepad where I'm just typing. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this. You see that it's actually a video, and if I right click it and hit Properties, you see that it's a Notepad video snippet.avi file. It's the AVI file that Windows Media Player opens. Okay, so now I'm going to open up any video converter. I actually want to start fresh. I'm not really sure how to clear things out yet from this any video converter. Well, there's nothing now. When you close out and come back, there's nothing. I'm going to drag this AVI file here, and I want to change the output folder to the desktop. The video size I want to make kind of not as big as the screen, so I'm going to go with a 640 by 480 size, and the quality I want to keep to a high quality. Alright, I'm thinking that everything that needs to be set is set. It's already selected as the HTML5 icon here and the mp4. I could try the WebM or I could try the OGV, but I want to go for the .mp4 right now. Let me hit convert now. It should take a minute or two. Okay, it's going good this time. Before, it was going just way too fast, and it was popping up as if it had done the conversion instantly, which of course it hadn't, and it gave the illusion that it created the conversion and showed a page with a video player, but everything was black. So I can tell by how slow this is running that it is actually doing its job right now. It's actually converting this AVI recording to an MP4 recording. So we're going to have two files here. When this gets all the way to here, we're going to have this original AVI file, we're going to have an MP4 file, and then we're going to have an HTML document that's going to show how the new MP4 will work. We don't need that file though, so we can eventually throw it away. But I'll show it to you when it first pops up. This is almost done. These two files are going to pop up over here on the left. It's also going to pop up in front of my face. This right here is the web page. There's the video, but now it's opening up in this. Video controls equals controls, autoplay equals autoplay, source src equals notepad video snippet underscore x264.mp4. So now we're using an mp4 file. Type equals video / mp4 and end the video tag. And this, as you can see, is running in the Opera browser. So it's actually working. But I don't want to look at this. And here's the advertisement if you want to go pro. You can close out of that. And I do not see the file on the desktop like I thought it was going to be, but this little thing that opened up actually has the MP4 right here, so I can just take this and drag it out of here and put it on my desktop. I don't need any of the rest of this, so I can delete it. I can delete it. Get out of there. Now I have this MP4 file. So I'm going to rename this tester. Here's the AVI and here's the tester. Okay, now I got this newness folder where I have a test. Actually, take that back. I want to change this not to tester mp4 but just test, and I'll show you why. Okay, so we have test mp4. I'm going to put it inside this folder with the test HTML. I'm going to right click the test HTML, edit with notepad to show you the code. Here's the video source right here. I converted to this mp4 file. And so you've got inside the video tag, you have source src equals test.mp4 type video /mp4. I could also use the converter to create a test.webm file and a test.ogv file. But I see that my browsers are working fine with just the mp4, so I'm not even going to pursue the other ones. I'm going to take this test.html, I'm going to hit run in Firefox, and it should open up just fine and dandy. And there it is. There's the video. And if you hover your mouse over the video, the controller will appear, and if you go away, then after so many seconds it disappears. Now, the size of the video that I created was based on the any video converter. If I open up any video converter again, if it'll open, here we go. My video size 640 by 480. You could go with original, you can go with any of these other sizes, but when I open this, let me open it again. My actual video container has a border, this red border right here. I can change the size of this, which will ultimately affect the size inside. So right now, my video style, I have a border of 25 pixels, red ridge, a margin of 20 pixels, a width of 90%, and a height of 90%. I can change that height to 50%. I can take the width completely off. I took the width completely off. I gave it a height of 50%, and let me see how text align will work. Text dash align center. Let me save this, and let me refresh this and see what happens. Okay. So now this with the red border is following. Let me close this up a little bit. Get rid of half a dozen of these windows. Is following the height of 50% that I'm giving it. It's 50% from the top of this window to the bottom of this window. And you have this paragraph tag that I have right here. That's right here, the P tag, opening P tag and closing P tag. This is a new HTML video, blah, blah, blah. This is a new HTML video, blah, blah, blah. And video controls in our style. That's that border 25 pixels red, height 50%. If I change this border from red to blue, this will change also. See there? And that is how you change an AVI file to an MP4 file so that you can make your own video tutorials. There's different things you can do. Like if you have a screen, use a screen recorder like I just did, you can look at your pictures. You can look at anything that you have on your computer. It could be homework, it could be notes, it could be a recipe, whatever. You know, you could do something in Notepad. You can do something, whatever you do, and then you can use your screen recorder to record it. And then you can save it as an MP4 file and show it in any web page without any problems at all.